Welcome to the Ryan Hates Everything show. Just want to say the views and opinions expressed in our show do not necessarily reflect those of our sponsors, advertisers, guests, friends, or family.
But they could.
They could. Maybe they do. It's all about freedom.
We're back.
Freedom of speech. We're back.
Who missed us, I wonder?
Did you miss me is the question.
No.
I went on vacation.
Yep, Steve vacated.
I left the building.
You still look vacated a little bit.
I need more. I need a vacation more now than I did before I went on vacation.
I'm really enjoying the sound of those rustling papers right now. Fucking prick.
I think I'm a news guy.
Right. I wish I heard a fucking typewriter going in the background right now. That's all we need.
I can find one of those.
Right. Oh shit, I forgot to do that. Killed. Sorry. All right, so welcome back, everybody. And
Who's
Steve.
everybody?
The fucking
Who are you
12
talking
people
to?
that listen to us, dickhead.
Yeah.
By the way, we should mention that we have like 200 downloads on our first episode.
You said loads.
Downloads. They're very sad loads. So, there it is. That's now the sniffles.
I got phlegm. I have a lot of phlegm up in here.
Steve does a shit ton of cocaine. So
I do not.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't. Yes,
My doctor says it's a bad thing to do.
It is. You'll deviate your septum. Let's not deviate.
No, I'm not deviating anything.
Right. So, yeah. So we're back, and I want to thank everybody from the bottom of Steve's heart. That,
Right.
Because
yours is full of hate.
You're the only one that has one, apparently. I've enjoyed all the responses, good or bad. Although I guess
I kind of, in a weird way, like the bad ones more than the good ones.
I've enjoyed them. Do you know why? Because all of them thus far have said something to the effect of, "You made me hate you and laugh my ass off at the same time. How?" And it's just a fucking gift, ladies and gentlemen. Just what I was born to do, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. But, either way, the input's been really cool. And it's mostly been positive.
Yeah.
99% has been positive. So I'm excited about that. So thank you for that. I also
Until
realized,
the people that we rag on get wind.
Well,
and then-
yeah. Should I just tell them ahead of time? Like, I fucking said some shit about you. Just be ready for it. I enjoy that.
You're welcome.
Hold on. Can you do that again?
No.
Okay. Well, and I realized too, like, we're 4 episodes in-ish, right?
This is number 4?
It feels like it.
Yeah. Number 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
Faux.
It's foul.
If you will.
Foul. So, we haven't once mentioned our Facebook page.
We're dumb.
Oh, we're so dumb. We are on Facebook, and if you just go in your little search bar and hit @Ryan Hates Everything,
Stuff happens.
yeah, that's where we are. So find us there because we want to be interactive too. We've had some people reach out already or talk on our page, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So if you have an opinion, or if you're indifferent, and just want to send some hate mail to Steve, I'm totally cool with that. I do it all the time.
But it'll make me sad.
That's the point. That's why I do it. Then you come in and you're ready to go.
Yes.
Yep. I get a
Raring
I get
to
a
go.
prod. I get a prod. So there's that. Well, what do you think? Should we get right into it, or?
I think maybe I should open a can of wine first.
Did you bring wine again, you fucking hobo?
It's not completely wine at this point. This is a cranberry apple cider.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Also made by Hermit Woods.
All right. Yeah, local. There it is. That sounds refreshing. Glug, 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 glug. Steve, do you have a...
Oh, wow, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you have a... What the fuck happened?
Oh, boy, do I.
Do you? A good one?
It's not a what the fuck happened to me.
Oh, okay.
It's more like 100 people going, what the fuck about me.
Oh, this sounds interesting. I'm intrigued. Do tell.
Okay. Here's the story.
Yep.
As you know, we went on vacation. Had a little vacay.
Vacated.
Which will be another episode, I'm sure.
I hope not.
There were some problems in the beginning with our flights, which were entirely my wife's fault.
That and you're on the no-fly list.
Right? Actually, she's kind of on the no-fly list.
Is she?
That's another episode.
I could see that.
Anyway, she screwed up the flight. She didn't check her email, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And, we've been together for like 30 years.
At least.
At that point in your relationship, you don't do things like, I fucking told you so.
No, you learn.
Right. You
Yeah.
learn the things.
After the fourth scar,
Yeah.
you start to pick up on it.
So we just rolled with the punches and dealt with it. And it was a family trip. So we're all down there. My family likes to party sometimes a little bit. And sometimes when that happens and I'm involved, drunkle comes out. That's me.
That's you, the drunk uncle.
Drunkle.
Yep. It's a good name for you.
So this one particular day, I started drinking at about 10 a.m.
That's a good time to start.
Yeah. Day drinking is fun.
When you're vacating, it's perfectly acceptable.
Sure. What else you gonna do?
Or at work.
I mean, you're laying around. What are you gonna do?
Also at work.
Sure.
Right.
So drinking throughout the day, lots of sunshine happening, and then it's time for dinner. So we're gonna go out, and we're down south, so you gotta go to a barbecue place. So we found this little barbecue shack. From what I remember of it, it was just this little shack barbecue place, kind of beat up,
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
So we went in, we're sitting around, and apparently I had been harboring, some resentment towards the wife.
Did it come out?
Well, I was trying to be funny about it, you see.
Yeah, don't.
So Drunkle started getting into, hey, you want to fight? Oh, we're fighting now.
Oh, boy.
Put up your dukes.
With your wife.
But I was joking.
Right.
Right.
And then she
And she
punched
knew I
you
was-
in
nope.
the fucking nose.
She should have.
She did.
She knew I was joking. But I just kept going on with that. Let's fight. We're fighting now. Me and you. I'm going to take you out. And then the food comes, and it's in this giant platter of barbecue deliciousness.
Right. Which ends up all over your face.
It was just on the table, beautiful barbecue sauce dripping from everything. And out of nowhere, I've never done this before. Imagine in the middle of a busy restaurant, I go, let's get ready to rumble! And I carried the note for as long as my breath could hold it. So it was like
What is happening?
20, 30 seconds. Restaurant goes silent.
Awesome. So everyone in the place heard you.
Oh,
Obviously,
there's
'cause
no
you
way
yelled.
that no one, they couldn't hear me.
Jesus. That's embarrassing.
Well, for,
Everyone but you.
yes.
Right.
So, everyone thinks that I'm just going to take this woman home and beat her up,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yep. I mean, you're acting like an asshole,
Yeah.
and you're telling her you want to punch her.
So Kim,
Dukes.
my wife, had to be like, no, he's just drunk. It's okay.
He's just an asshole.
Making
Don't
excuses
worry.
for me. Don't worry. I'll punch him later.
Yep. She will too.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
My
she
money's
did.
on
She
her.
might have. I just don't remember.
Right.
So, I mean, the looks on these people's faces. Because after the end of the note, I put my hands down, knocked over my drink,
Of course. Did it break? Oh,
Oh,
good.
yeah.
The glass shattered.
smashed glass all over the floor.
For effect.
And I'm sure I was probably this close.
Getting
This is
booted.
about a quarter of an inch close from getting kicked out of that place.
I wish you had.
But once I started eating, then my mouth was full and
Right.
I couldn't talk
That's
anymore.
the key. Calming you down is put something in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind.
So that's how 100 people in a restaurant down
Wow.
south
That's
had a what the fuck moment.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's pretty good. You're getting a big applause on that one.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool. That's your what the fuck. That is a good what the fuck.
It is.
Nice. Did you pick up a cold while you were down there?
Listen,
Do you need to be excused? Is it the fucking wine in the can that's making you
I
cough?
haven't been
or
the same since COVID.
Is there a curly fry stuck in the back of your throat?
Probably.
That's code for pube,
Oh,
by
ew.
the way. What do you mean, ooh? What are you, 12?
Gross.
Is it, though?
In the back of your throat, yeah. It's not a
Yeah.
good place for that.
That was pretty good. Do you want to hear my what the fuck happened?
It better be as good as mine.
It's better than yours.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm going to show you up right now. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. This happened. We talk about my weirdness. We don't have to go
Yes.
down that road. Everyone fucking knows by now. Weird shit follows me like the fucking plague. We ordered Chinese food because I didn't feel like fucking cooking. Again.
that
Fucking
seems to be a
theme.
recurring theme.
That is a theme, right? Like, I thought I cooked.
I think the message from God is you got to start to cook more.
I went through culinary arts. Did you know
you
that?
did?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But we'll
Anyway.
get into another time. That was for a totally different reason than cooking. So anyway. Yeah, so I go in and I get to pick up our takeout. I'm the only one in there. It's like fucking dead quiet in there for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it was like a Tuesday night or some shit, right? So I'm sitting there waiting for my food. On the radio is Unbreak My Heart. And the young kid at the counter starts singing it loudly.
And how does it go?
I'm not going to do it because I know I'm going to get some fucking flame if I do. But you saw A Christmas Story, right?
Yes.
So the scene where they sing Christmas carols to them when they're going to cut the duck's head off,
Yeah.
that. But Unbreak My Heart.
Was he Chinese?
Yes.
Oh. And you didn't record it?
You know, every
We
time,
got to have him down here.
every time I talk about weird shit, you're like, you didn't record it? I'm like, no. Because, like, I'm in the moment. I'm not
Sure.
one of those guys that goes to a concert and holds up his fucking iPhone. That's going to be in one of my episodes. I fucking hate those people.
Oh, yeah.
Live the fucking moment, man.
man.
Like, what, you going to watch that video later? Yeah. No.
No, you're not.
Fuck that. You have 897 photos in your fucking phone you're never
You're
going
going
to
to bring
look
it
at.
out some night drunk and you go, I went to this concert, see?
Right.
And the person watching it is going to be like, whatever.
Right. But
I don't want
I
to watch
digress.
things on your phone.
All right, so this gets weirder.
Oh.
Yeah, way weirder. So I'm sitting there listening to him belt out Unbreak My Heart.
Come on.
I can't.
You make these things up.
I swear I don't. And then, out of nowhere, he burst into tears.
What?
Uncontrollably sobbing, crying. Runs as fast as he can out the front of the restaurant and fucking bounces. He's gone.
He was working there?
Yeah. That's the dude that was going to bring my food to me when it came out.
Wow.
He's gone. I'm sitting there alone going, what the fuck just happened?
As you would.
I literally said that to myself. What the fuck just happened? And
Oh
then
my God.
I see a little head stick out from the swinging door, probably because he never came back to get my food.
Right.
And then I hear it close and a bunch of yelling in the background. And finally somebody comes out from the kitchen and gives me my food and I leave. I don't know where that kid is now. He was a younger gentleman.
Well, apparently.
Yeah, he had his heart broken.
Yep.
Yep.
Some bitch.
Yep. Bitches be
Well, I
crazy.
don't know that. It could be.
Yeah,
you know.
it could be
It could
anything.
be anything.
And she might not have been a bitch.
Could have been his dog.
Who knows?
No.
But that was fucking weird, dude.
That's a weird thing.
Yep. Yep. So on that note, let's move it right along to the hate. You want to talk about the hate?
Sure.
You need a minute to clear your throat there.
Every 5 minutes or so.
What do you think that's from? You have emphysema?
Smoking,
Oh,
probably.
okay.
Yeah.
I do that.
I smoke a lot of butts.
Right. Ah, there it is. So this week's hate, do you know what it is?
Does it have to do with smoking?
It does. You don't have to smoke.
Right? Sure.
I'm going to tie this into our trip we just had this past weekend, too. We just took a little day trip up to Maine.
That's unlike you.
The day trip?
The trip, period.
I don't trip. I'll go on day trips. I don't vacate. Ever.
Right.
Because I can just fucking argue at home for
Because you
free.
hate vacations.
I do hate vacations. They're
Again.
stupid. They're a fucking waste of money. And families are just fighting the whole fucking time. I've seen it.
It can happen.
I've witnessed it. Like, you can just fight at home for free, you idiots. Like, why are you going to pay all that money to do it? Like, it's free. And then you have nothing to take home except drunk memories, I guess. Whatever you can remember, whatever recalls.
Sometimes you have pictures.
Ooh.
They take pictures.
So now
of
you have 898
It's everywhere.
pictures.
I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah,
because that's a
we'll
whole.
leave that alone.
Yeah, that's a whole different episode.
My hatred this week
Yes.
is focuses on states that refuse to fucking legalize marijuana.
The marijuanas.
Yeah, we talked about it. We skimmed on it because every state surrounding ours has legalized.
We're in New Hampshire, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Nude hamster.
illegal here.
Home of the crusty old white guys that refuse to fucking join in with everyone else. Those are the guys that need it most, too, by the way. I'm just going to say
hell
that.
yeah. Yep. All those dudes need to be smoking.
And I know probably some of the points I'm going to make or you're going to make have probably been made before, but it's just something to think about.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around why we don't do it.
It's
first
like,
of all.
it's almost like the Liquor Commission has something to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we talked about how the state liquor stores all stayed open during the pandemic and they all got fucking raises.
Yeah.
Every small business got fucked in the balloon knot. Basically. Because we were non-essential. Only alcohol is essential. Now, I talked to a friend who made a good point. He said, well, it kind of is because alcoholics, if they don't get their alcohol, they could die. Which is true.
Oh, come on.
No, it's true.
Well,
That's the only drug you can actually die of from a withdrawal. But I made the point, you can get beer and wine at a fucking grocery store. Do you really need Jack Daniels to get through your day? Now, what if you self-medicated with marijuana instead of alcohol? What kind of world would that be? I propose a better one.
no. Believe me, I completely agree.
And we talked about this too. The weirdness of this, I don't smoke.
And that is
don't
weird
do
that
weed.
the subject pisses you off so much.
Because it's fucking ignorant. And it makes no sense.
Is it the
It's the hypocrisy of it all.
increased amount of alcoholism? Because
Yes. So that is a problem. And I think more people would deal with day-to-day shit better with weed than alcohol, first
Sure.
of all. I've never seen anyone fucking smoke a joint and then like want to go beat somebody up
no.
or make super bad decisions like
yeah,
you do on alcohol.
the perfect example of drunkle.
And right, so there's a stigma that's been on it for a long time that people sometimes have a hard time shaking. And by people, I mean crusty old white dudes that are running the state. You're on notice, motherfuckers. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah,
They need to go. They need
it's
to
so
fucking go.
confusing to me because the state would make so much money off of it.
That's one
The
good point.
taxes.
Sure. Yep.
Every state around us is going, wee
Oh, yeah. They're making money hand over fist right now.
millions in taxes, woo!
And
And we're like, well, we got the tolls. We got those tolls.
we have property taxes, sir. We're all set.
And good luck trying to afford where you live.
Right. So this gateway drug argument is fucking bullshit. Fuck you with that argument, because if you have ever drank alcohol in your fucking life, you know damn well that's the gateway drug.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
because it completely lowers your inhibitions.
Ever smoked weed and been like, oh, I wish I had some cocaine right now? No, never. But how many times does that happen to drunk people? All the time.
Sure.
I mean,
I do cough a lot.
you do
Could be the
constantly.
weed.
Nah, I'm just waiting for the sniffles to kick in from the cocaine.
Come on.
Steve does
I have
not do
allergies.
cocaine, everyone. I'm sorry. I like to pick on him because he's got the post-nasal shit going on. I want to hear, and I guess I should have brought, somebody on that was anti-weed. But
Oh no, I don't.
it would have
that
ended
go
badly.
well.
Yeah, no, that probably wouldn't go well. But I welcome your input through our Facebook page. If you are one of those people and you have some good reason, I have one reason, actually, why we should not legalize. I want to fucking hear it. Because I can't think of one. There's one downside, and I told you about this. When I went to Maine, as I do,
Right.
fucking people were driving so fucking slow. So the side effect, the one down part is people are driving safer now because because they're on weed. And then there's the second
Slower
part.
and they're hyper focused.
Have you been to Portland lately since they legalized?
I haven't. Well, no.
Okay. So do you know how long it takes someone in Portland to get across the crosswalk?
It should take about 25 seconds.
It takes about 8.5 minutes. I swear to fucking God. Every crosswalk, I'm just sitting there and they look right at you. They stare at you. And I'm like, how fucking high are you, dude? Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you're going to have people who overindulge with everything.
Yeah, but you know what? It's still fucking safer than alcohol. Especially when you're talking about overindulging. It's only so high you can get.
Right.
You can smoke a pound of weed or a quarter. It's the same fucking thing. More or less.
Sure. I mean,
But with alcohol, it's not like one beer or 30. There's a big fucking span there.
yeah.
There's a different guy altogether. One of them, you're also teetering on death, by the way.
Yeah, poisoning.
Right. Alcohol poisoning, drunk ass shit. And, I've drank. I don't do it anymore. But I get it. But, I think if the option had been there.
You will if there's a blue moon in the sky.
Yes. On a blue moon. I'm not, I'm kind of all in or nothing. What was that?
That was the blue moon.
Oh, I don't think it makes that noise. I'll go with it, though.
It does in my head.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't let a fart go on your fucking little app there.
After the last episode, I'm trying to cut back on the rectum stuff.
Yeah, you were embarrassed, weren't you? You went home and you're like, fuck, I'm ashamed of myself.
Jesus. What's wrong with us?
Fart jokes all around. Welcome. Do you have any good reason, Steven,
For what?
why fucking weed isn't legal in New Hampshire?
Like I said, I think it's some sort of thing with the alcohol commission.
I you know what? I tend to agree with
They're
that.
all in each other's
I'm not,
pockets,
and I'm
what
not
I'm
a
saying?
tinfoil hat guy, but
That's why we have
there's some shit there.
Even though, drunk driving is so horrific, but the liquor stores are on the highway.
Careful. You work there. Kind of.
Well, not really.
Indirectly.
Shut up.
Just saying.
They're rent space.
Right. Yeah, they have food there.
They're
at
renters.
least. Yeah, they have the food so you can absorb some of the alcohol you just drank at the rest stop.
Right.
Where we sell booze in New Hampshire.
Yeah, it doesn't
Right.
make any sense.
Oh, here's the other thing I found weird when I went to Maine. No matter how you
There's a lot of weird things in Maine.
I like Maine.
I do too.
But I enjoy weirdness too, as you know. I live in that space.
Sure.
So no matter how you come into Maine, there is a fucking dispensary within 20 feet of the state line.
Weird.
Yep. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Because you can't get weed over there.
Right. Dude, we came in through, what's it, Alfred, right? And the first fucking building, no more than 100 yards across the state line, was a dispensary, and then there's 4 more within a mile. They were fucking everywhere.
Do I have to remind you of one of our first gigs as a band?
Yeah, the Weed Fest.
Yes.
Were we in Maine?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Just over the border.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, didn't we go through Rochester or something and end up in some weird town? There's a shit ton of turns. I remember that.
No, I can't think of it.
Right. I don't know the name of the town.
I don't know why I can't remember.
But yeah, we did play a giant Weed Fest thing.
Well,
Weekend long. Well, it was a big production for them. It was cool. Whatever. I was a little out of place because I was literally only human there, not smoking.
yeah.
It's all right.
true.
But I don't care. I'm comfortable around it. And I don't have a moral or legal or any kind of objection like that to it. I just can't, I can't do it.
Right.
I'll hide under
You're
my
one
bed.
of those people.
I am one of those people.
I know other people like that.
Yeah, it freaks me out, and I'll hide under my bed for 4 hours wishing I didn't do it.
Right.
That's the only reason I don't.
I know a few people that.
There are many nights where I'm like, you know what? That'd be fucking great right now. And then I'm like, no, don't do it. Remember last time in high school 40 years ago? I'm still scared. So, yeah, I mean, I can't think of a good reason. If you guys have one, please let us know on our page or email Steve.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, please legalize it at.
Yeah.
I'm just
Don't
kidding.
be a dumbass.com.
Yeah, I don't get it. Everyone should just be able to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Even, if you're gonna, I can't even say that. I can't say if you're gonna.
Yeah, don't. That sounds like I'm gonna need to
Just
beep it.
legalize everything. Stop arresting us for stuff.
Well,
Fuck off.
I'm not sure I'm on board with you right now.
Listen, if you're not violent or, burning things down, shooting people, leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Those
live
people
and let
need to
live.
smoke weed.
Yes. Yeah, we talked about that. The fucking psychopath at my kitchen table stabbing it in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
If he was on weed, maybe he wouldn't have done that. But he was on alcohol and some hard drugs.
Oh well.
So I can't.
Yeah,
I can't get behind the hard
there?
stuff. I can't get behind the hard stuff, dude. You look around town, and there's
no.
no way I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
But I am on board with the weed 100%. Legalize that shit. Do it now. Quit fucking around. You think people aren't going to fucking sell that to us anyway? Idiot. You're missing out.
Yeah.
Cash in on that.
Right.
If nothing else, collect the fucking taxes.
Absolutely.
Let us out
Create
of some of our
jobs.
tax burden. Yeah, all of it.
People want to work at dispensaries.
Yeah, I want to talk to some people that
are
work
talented in growing things.
there. Yes.
They would also have
Yes.
outlets
Yep.
for their skills.
So, guess what else? Do you
There's
know
something else?
there is something else? I have a very special guest for our business spotlight. You laugh really fucking loud.
Sorry.
God
I was
damn
right
it.
in the mic.
Yeah, you clipped.
It's your fault.
Fucking
made
eardrum
me
is
laugh.
blown out. So this gentleman is the most amazing fucking human on earth.
Wow.
Yep. Super fucking cool guy. When I tell you all the shit he's done for the community and all that shit going around, you're going to cry.
Man.
Because he's fucking awesome. I mean it. I love this fucking guy, and I'm so psyched to have him here. So without further ado, we're going to bring in Mr. Kalon Sweet, also known as Sweets. Good sir. How the fuck are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you so much.
No, it's nice
It's
to be
thank
here.
God
Thanks
I
for
can
having
talk
me.
now.
It's like I'm sick of listening to you idiots.
Well, thanks for having me. It's really nice to be here.
So I don't know how many episodes you've heard, but we fuck with guests relentlessly when they come on. You heard me do it to Bro at least, right?
Oh yeah, I'll give it back.
I can't do it.
No, why not?
Because you're fucking sweets. It's like kicking a fucking puppy, dude. Why would you do that?
Yeah, he's so cool. He brought his puppy.
Can't
I
even
did bring a puppy to this. So it would be like, hey, get a puppy.
see what I mean? The guy has a fucking puppy with him.
That's right. She's just living the dream.
So, can I fucking pronounce it?
Yeah, the name?
Yeah, please say it for me, so I don't look stupid.
So Osteria Poggio is what we should be calling it. Most people call it like osteoporosis.
I call it that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Octopus pancakes,
Yep.
ostrich pajamas,
Nice.
octagon, penguins,
What the fuck?
that weird fucking Italian place
On the hill.
lake.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have to do with the hill? That
Yeah,
name?
Osteria Poggio. I think people think it's like it sounds hoity-toity because
It does. Sounds
I think,
super fancy.
I think as like English-speaking people, anything that has like inflection or like
Yes.
singing, like
Bougie as
you're,
fuck.
You're like it's like when you say like I'm trying to think of like a phrase that's not bougie
Good luck.
in a language, but I mean it means tavern on the hill.
Okay. Yeah.
Tavern on the hill, but
so
you're like
it should be like home.
Osteria Poggio, and people are like, oh my god, they probably just covered things in gold there.
I read the sign. I'm like, I can't afford that.
Yeah, right? That's what people think. And then people come in and they're like, wait, you're serving chicken parm ramen? And it's like, yeah. And they're like, this is not at all what I thought was going to happen when we walked through the door.
Let's go, Buffy.
Oh, yeah.
Fire up the beamer. I'm out of here.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But Yeah, so
And
Osteria
also-
Poggio.
Making ends meet.
And then it's been a great opportunity, partnered up with Birch Rice Farm. They own the truck, Making Ends Meet.
Right on.
And we around January we had a meeting. They were looking to kind of change things up, and one thing led to another. And so like I run that.
Yes.
We sling street
well,
tacos. Yeah, we do street tacos.
They're
off
fucking
of that.
good.
Yeah,
You know I've had them.
yeah, they're fun. They're fun, and I mean like it's great because it's farm to truck.
Right.
You know, like, and it's just simple. You know,
Can I tell the world what you fucking did during the pandemic?
You can if you want.
Dude,
man.
this is fucking amazing. Steve, so check this out. He was giving away fucking meals when his business was struggling during the fucking pandemic to people. It was fucking incredible, dude. Out of his pocket. That's
good
pretty
man.
That's pretty fucking awesome. And sending people home with like to go dinners that you just bring home and fucking heat up and you feed the family. You're welcome, world, from Kalon
Right?
Sweets.
Well, I mean,
Am I embarrassing you?
No, I
Okay.
mean, I think the big
You
thing
deserve
about
to be
it-
recognized, dude.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, like the big thing about it was like, funnily enough, it came about because we were doing a podcast
You
that
were?
never took off the ground. It was called Unreasonable. Was the
Yeah.
name of our podcast.
It's not as good as ours, huh?
No. But you know, it was me and a buddy Adam, and we had a friend over who was working in like the medical field.
Right on.
We were just drinking some beers and kind of talking. It was like right when things were starting to happen, where right when the country was like, okay, this is something we should pay attention to.
Yeah.
Like
This
not
is a
not
problem.
back in November or October. It's like
Right.
it's March, and they're like, all right.
So
we
March
should-
was the shutdown, right?
yeah, March was like when things started
Yeah.
getting bad, and
Yeah.
so we had closed the restaurant just for mud season, and you know running restaurants tough, you know, so like we're getting through that, and I'm like, all right, so we got to figure out how to get to next year, and
Right.
you know it's a couple months away.
So your idea was to give away food
well-
to help you survive?
well, so we're sitting on the couch. And we're talking about like all people are struggling. Like
Right.
people are having to decide whether they can pay the gas bill or put gas in the car or get to work or feed their family, and that's bullshit.
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
and I'm sitting at and you're seeing all these restaurants shutting down. All these people who were employed, all of a sudden like they showed up to work and like, sorry, you don't have a job anymore. You're higher up still here, but you don't have a job, and
Right.
your skill set doesn't matter. And so I'm sitting and the whole time talking to my buddies about it. I'm like, it's not like we forgot how to cook. And like I think the third time I said it, I was like, it's not like we forgot how to cook. And I'm
Why'd
like,
you say it 3 times?
I just it's
Were
not
you
like we
high,
forgot how to cook.
Beetlejuice?
You know? But we were just like just shooting the shit, and all of a sudden I was like, you dumb fuck, you have a restaurant. Like you have a means to do it.
Right.
So I made a couple of calls because then I've also been hearing like food being thrown out. I think the most insane one I heard was like 2 million chickens just got walked into oven and just burned alive because no one could process it. Like
Wow.
just think of it this way. Like all the costs of everything have gone up
Right.
and people were sick and all that stuff, and like we couldn't take care of the job.
Right.
But instead of like it's back in the day before we had people who just that was their job to, peel. We did our own chicken,
Right.
like
Yeah.
buy a chicken, take care of it. So like that, and then people being like, well, there's no food around. People were just throwing it out. I think that this thing that disgusted me the most was, just places were just dumping it. They weren't bringing it to a shelter or
Right.
a place that cooked. So I called a buddy up, Tony, who he doesn't work for them anymore, but he worked for Black River, and I said, Tony, tell me you're not throwing shit out. And he's like, we're throwing shit out. And I was like, stop. I go, you give me a call, give me a list of the stuff you're throwing out, and I want it. And so like they couldn't give it away for tax reasons, but like I think I was getting stuff for like $1.
Nice.
So like 30 pounds of baby carrots for $1. So our walk-in
So-
was completely empty
Why were they throwing that all away?
because
it
all
was
these
going to go
restaurants
bad.
shut down.
So it's just going to go bad. They
So
chuck it and
demand
write
was
it
no
off,
longer
maybe?
there. So they throw it off. You can write it off, whatever.
Right.
So we started taking it, and we never knew what we were gonna cook. Just I'd fill the fridge with whatever stuff was going on, and I was like, we're gonna try one.
It's like potluck.
Yeah,
Whatever you had in the cabinet.
We came in.
I'm good at that.
We cooked whatever we could.
Yep.
And we shipped it out. And so the first one that we did, like we had like a ton of people from all over the lake showed up.
Yeah. I
People showed
remember
up-
seeing the posts, and the amount of people
Yeah.
coming through was phenomenal.
And people, I think we did best I can keep to my recollection was 9,000 meals to 5,000 families.
That's crazy.
We pumped out of that
awesome.
kitchen in 2 months.
So in the back of your head, you're also thinking, my business could be in danger of going under.
I mean, like,
Right? You must have felt that, and to some degree.
if I'm gonna go out, man,
You're gonna go out with a fucking
I'm gonna
bang.
go out fucking swinging.
Good for you.
Like, I mean, like, I'm
Yeah.
not like if things get bad, you know, and you can do something to help somebody,
Right.
and instead of like, I mean, I think it's what saved me, to be honest. What saved me personally during that time, because it was a rough time.
Yeah,
But,
for sure,
like-
mentally.
But like, the fact that like I could do something, like I had value,
Right.
and I was able to give other people a relief, so they could feel like they had value, and like, you know, that's what it was. And I mean, like, the way I look at it is, it's what needed to be done. You know, like I don't. I deal poorly with like the thank yous or like, you know, good jobs, because like really it's what should have been done.
You do, and that's
You know?
why I was wondering if I don't want to embarrass you, but
I've gotten better at
you
it.
deserve the fucking praise, man. Like
Thanks,
you
man.
stepped up big time. I didn't see. I mean, there may have been out there, but I didn't see it. Like, at least not on that scale of like people just fucking taking care of their community.
Yeah, it's
And I
like,
hope those people fucking remember that shit and are fucking supporting you now that you're back open and running.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, and at the end of the day, it's not why that's not.
I know
why,
it's not why you did it,
It's not why you
Right.
do it. You know, like
but it
but,
would be a cool gesture on
yeah.
their part. I'm just saying, if you're listening to this and you're anywhere near that fucking restaurant, you gotta go.
we just make
Yeah, I've
some
been
cool
there.
stuff there.
Please. Yeah, Steve's been there.
was-
Steve, what were your thoughts?
Oh, so good.
What did you remember? What you got?
Actually, Sweets came out and introduced himself.
Did he dance at your table?
Was I wearing my now apparently I've had these for 3 days and now they're my signature overalls. Like
I was kind of like, oh my
Gordon's
god,
fisherman?
this guy just touched my food.
yeah, I walk out and people are like, wait, who are you? And I'm like I'm the guy.
Security, get this guy away from my table.
And like they cover their bread. They're like, and I'm like, I can feed myself. You know, like I used to go out without an apron. I'd be like, I go up like flannel.
They just think you're a rando.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no. And finally, like the joke's like, I'm not here for your bread. I'm actually here to see how things are going. Are you enjoying yourself? And you know,
It was a couple years ago, pre-COVID.
oh,
I feel like it was a veal scapini or something.
well, we've gotten a lot weirder. Like we've got, I think that's one of
Everything's.
the.
Do you think the whole world is just 5 notches crazier than they were 3 years ago?
I think the world as people are crazier. I think the restaurant industry, people tend to go safer.
Yeah.
Because right now the worry is like you got to get the capital in. You
Yep.
got to have people come in
Don't take
and
chances.
support. Yeah, why take a chance?
Right.
I mean, like you're sitting. But you know, I was talking to some of the people who serve, and I was like, when people go out to a restaurant, they're going out for 2 things. They're going out for social interaction,
Yep.
and they want to be recognized, which is important. I do it. Like that's
Really?
I go out so I can have contact.
Do you know why I go out? So I don't have to fucking cook.
That's true. but like you go to certain places and you know what you want.
Yeah,
When you come
for
to
sure.
when you come to a restaurant like us, you don't know what's going on. It's the tagline for us is Italian done different.
Right.
So like when you're walking in, you're like you don't know what to expect. Like you're like, all right, I'm gonna get spaghetti and meatballs and Alfredo, and then you look at the menu and there's a dish called Chinese takeout. And you're like, what fucking world did I just walk into?
So whenever you post shit, I can never fucking eat it because I have celiacs.
Yeah.
But I'm just so like
Well, for the
salivating
record,
all over myself.
We have celiacs come and eat.
Oh,
all the
I'm sure
time.
you do.
So whenever you want,
We
to come
talked
up-
about this.
Yeah, I'll
if you
take
have
care of you.
fucking scallops and steak,
We've been doing
You're my guy.
arborio fried rice.
I don't know what that is.
So arborio
That sounds bougie as fuck.
It's yeah, right. Once it's the
fancy
fried
rice.
rice, not bougie. Arborio,
Right.
bougie. It's just a short grain rice. It's
Does
like-
Borio mean bougie in Italian?
No, it just means arborio. Just arborio means arborio. Last I checked, but yeah, we do a fried rice with it. So
Right.
like
Right on.
the fried rice. So
Amuse.
yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Amuse.
I don't know. Amuse. What
No. Nope. But
I'm wrecking everything.
But we just tried. I mean, like the new menu coming out. We're gonna do mortadella corn dogs because I like corn
I
dogs.
like how that rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, mortadella corn dogs.
Yeah.
We're doing a playoff spam and eggs.
Yep.
Like here you come, like, and so people think we're bougie.
Question.
Yeah,
What do you do with the spam jelly?
The Spam jelly?
Yeah, the layer of jelly that comes on top of the Spam. Do you use that for cooking and shit?
Just melt it a little bit.
Yeah, right?
It's all it is just congealed stock.
My dad used to feed me fried Spam sandwiches all the time as a
Spam
kid.
is awesome. It's super underrated. It's become a hipster thing.
What about treat? How do you feel about that?
treat? I've never had treat.
Treet.
I've never had that.
It's fake Spam.
Ooh.
As though Spam wasn't fucking gross enough.
For the record,
They need a...
intrigued.
Wow.
Are you?
Yeah,
You want to
totally.
check it out?
I would totally check it out. We are actually...
I think it's funny that it's called treat.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it's
because
spelled
it's
wrong, so
because
that's cool.
it's a treat.
Right.
It's a treat. You know, like, gonna put you down later.
Do you want to weigh in, not to get off
shoot.
subject, do you want to weigh in on what we're talking about today with the weed thing, or you want to stay Switzerland?
Well, no, actually, I got a couple thoughts on it. Cause I'm the same as you. Like, I don't hate it. Like,
Right.
It's not.
That makes no sense, right?
Well, I'm the same way as you. It's like I hear what people say about it. It's majestic and beautiful. Like with the way people talk about it, it's like
It doesn't have that effect on you?
no, not really.
Me either.
I get anytime that I have dabbled, I get sleepy or I projectile vomit.
Okay.
It's that,
Yeah.
and I think this is
Wow.
the thing that gets me the most. I'm in an industry where
A lot of people do it.
most everybody does it.
Right,
Like
right.
that's how you cope with the crazies, you know. And
Right.
and every time I've told someone that, like, because I'll be hanging out with cooks and like puffing and pass, you know the drill, and I'll be hanging out and
Yeah.
I look at it and they're like, oh, sorry,
Different pass.
yeah, right. And then
I
I
will
think my
pass.
favorite thing is like everyone I did not get this much sympathy with family members passing away. I get more
That
sympathy
you
for the
can't
fact
smoke?
that I don't smoke with. They're like, they go, oh my
man.
god, dude, how do you wake up in the morning? Like, what's the world
Coffee. Lots of
like? Yeah,
caffeine.
they go, what's the world like?
Oh, I got to deviate right there for a second.
Yeah, shoot.
I need to say this.
Yeah.
The fucking Kraken
Yeah,
is the fucking bomb.
I got more. Woodshed Roasters, man.
Hands down, my favorite fucking coffee ever made.
We had a really fun
Talk
Kevin,
about that.
So Kevin, so this kind
Yeah.
of was all going on in the beginning.
Tell me about this.
Steve doesn't know what we're talking about.
So,
you will.
If you see the most disgusting hat in the world that I'm wearing right now.
Yes.
What's great is that it's almost like a hard hat. Like,
Does it smell like
here,
the Kraken?
You can hear.
Oh, yeah.
Tap.
What's happening to your
That's
head?
a soft hat. It's supposed to be soft, but it's hard from all the sweat. So, but anyway,
wow.
so our logo is
super sexy.
right? So our logo is a meatball and bucatini octopus. And so we were getting coffee from
Do
Woodshed
you know what
Roasters.
bucatini is, Steve?
Bucatini is
I do.
it's a hollow spaghetti noodle.
Oh.
Think like a straw. Mm-hmm. So it's
Like a Twizzler.
Yeah, like a Twizzler. Like when you bite the ends, you're like just sucking real hard.
And it's
you know?
real gross on the inside
That's
after.
right. That's right. So Kevin at Woodshed Roasters, I just like these kind of like we happened to cross paths.
Yeah.
One day he was doing a drop and I was like,
Weed or cocaine?
coffee.
Oh, right.
Coffee. And I was like, Kev, do you have any special blends? And he's like, yeah, we do special blends. Because, like, at a restaurant, if you're in the business, the coffee that you get at a restaurant, it's like brown water. It's not coffee. It's no flavor.
Oh, right.
It's
I got
not
you.
the right
It's
ratios
safe.
unless you're at a coffee shop.
Right.
And I think that's how coffee shops have survived for so long. It's like we're just gonna do it the way it's supposed to be, and everyone else is like, fuck it.
We're going to double brew
We're just gonna
ours
throw shit into shit and just let it go.
and hope for the best.
Yeah. So I said to him like, I'd like to come up with a blend
Sure.
that's solely for the restaurant, so we don't have crappy coffee.
Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. I can't fucking get it anywhere.
You can get it at the restaurant. I sell it at the restaurant.
It's for everyone that hasn't had it. I'm not kidding. Like, it is fucking amazing. I love it, and I'm a coffee connoisseur.
It's a
How do you suggest I make it? Because I use a French press.
French press is
Oh,
dope.
see, that's the best way to drink coffee.
I agree.
My favorite.
It's French. You know it's good.
When you're talking about vacation
You're
and
so
vacating,
French.
I don't get to vacate too often.
Right.
Every now and then, I might find a campsite in the woods.
Go to Paris.
Yeah, just yeah, go to Paris. And when I go camping, I used to have a French press till someone broke it.
They're awesome for that.
Yeah, but then I went to go get a new French press for camping.
Yep.
And all they had was one of those pour overs.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I need to have coffee, so I got one. It's my favorite way to have it.
Yeah.
I just.
Did you get one of the metal ones that are like
It's
four?
Glass.
It's all
like
glass.
Pyrex.
See,
It's
we
glass.
busted ours when we went camping, so I was like, no more.
I do the pour over for camping,
Yeah.
and like in special occasions. So if someone's coming to see me at the restaurant for coffee,
Yeah.
I bust out the pour over.
So are you like me and you can't fucking survive without coffee?
No, well, so
Because I
I've
got that impression when I drank the Kraken.
So I've slowly started weaning off. I usually have an espresso or cappuccino at home in the morning.
All right. Because it's bougier.
Yeah, super bougie. So I have that, and then I mean I used to like crush like 20 Red Bulls a day,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't.
I drink like 14 coffees a
yeah.
day.
So like, but when I get on the coffee kick, like
Yeah.
during the day,
Yeah.
like
It's hard to get off it, right?
I just want it.
Yeah.
I want more and more.
I'm not one of those fucking weirdos that gets a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
Weird.
Right?
One of those. I get it. But yeah, so the Kraken. So
I haven't blinked in 6 years.
My eyes are just like dried open.
Right.
But yeah, so Kev came, brought the coffee.
Yep.
And we like talk about bougie. We cupped it. You ever like done a coffee cupping?
That sounds filthy.
Well, so it is
Is
kind of.
that what I'm thinking it
Yeah,
is?
no, a little bit.
Is that like a part of a physical?
Yeah, right. So we get all these glasses and we put. He had different.
Oh, I got
Different blends.
Yeah. And
So we just put raw coffee grounds in, and then you just pour water and let it sit.
gotcha.
Then you break it and then taste. And we try. He brought me like 3 or 4 blends.
Do you rinse in between with like a club soda or something?
Yeah. Like, but then
Cleanse the palate, if you will.
you got to cleanse the palate. Cleanse the palate. So we
Nothing bougie about that.
Yeah, that's right. So we picked the Kraken, and we call it the Kraken to double down off of our bucatini meatball.
Yep.
And so like on the front, it's the bucatini meatball like around a chest of coffee beans. The Kraken.
Because that's one more awesome thing you did.
Oh yeah,
Here I go embarrassing you again, right?
yeah. So not that we sell enough coffee, but a portion of each bag or coffee that we sell.
In addition
set
to that,
money- we set
there's
money
even
off.
more awesome shit you did.
What else?
We did a benefit for Pete Kearney, who is a local legend, tattoo
Yep.
artist down
Yep.
here. Sweets came and made us fucking street corn.
Oh, that
Did
was
you have
awesome.
any
Yeah.
that day? Yeah, because Steve was our bassist,
Yeah.
right? So, and that gift basket,
Yep.
a good friend of ours actually won that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think I ended up with the coffee because I fucking stole it out of his car. Fuck you.
I'll take that.
Yeah, dude, I was not, because if he had it, I'm not letting that out of my sight. And a very dear friend of mine works at Woodshed, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, does Jacob deliver your coffee now?
I haven't met anybody except Kev.
Super
because
fucking sweet guy.
But
He's amazing.
He might have come in. I've been like, hey, and he's like, hey,
Yeah,
coffee.
that would be him.
And then out.
Do you know Dimitri Martin, the comedian?
Yeah.
Looks just like him.
Okay. Yeah, that I have met.
He's
him.
also really funny. So you guys would definitely hit it off. He's
like
a super cool
I've
guy.
met him in passing. I think. Yeah. I mean,
Dimitri Martin?
no,
Oh,
no.
Jacob.
Oh, you want to? I'm gonna give you a what the fuck.
You rub shoulders.
No, I'm gonna give you a what the fuck.
All
story.
right, let's have it.
This is like.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta go. You know what you gotta do?
Do you want me to do my sexy voice while I do it?
What the fuck happened?
Okay, so I'm in New York cooking at the James Beard House. It was a big deal for me when I was a young chef.
Still is.
It's really cool, really
Yeah.
cool. And we had just finished our big gala dinner. I had the beginning of the week, I was the dishwasher. That's why I got brought over. But by that night, I was the sous chef. I'm running the show.
That's awesome.
So I'm on this wicked like adrenaline high after doing this all. We're walking through the streets of New York, in like Soho, and as I'm walking, I see this dude, and I go, "Is that fucking Dean Kane?"
I thought you were gonna say Bobby Flay.
No, Dean Kane. For those of you
Superman.
Superman,
Right.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Sure.
He's not even a B-list celebrity, C-list. He's fucking E-list celebrity now. He just shows up on
Now, right.
Yeah, he just shows up
At the
on like.
time, he was kind of a big deal.
Big deal.
Right.
I mean, Terry Hatcher.
Yeah.
Like he was a big fucking deal.
Right.
But now he's like on Sci-Fi Network, on demand at home at 3
He
in
might
the
even
morning.
do an interview.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not now,
I
because
bet
fucking
you-
Sweets just shit all over him.
Well, so I see him and I'm with all these other folks, but I stop and I go, hey, and for the record, I'm wearing a full chef coat, chef kit, my knife bag.
Yeah.
I even had fucking Batali orange Crocs on.
Chef
Nice. I
You
love
couldn't
it.
not see what I was.
Right.
And I go, excuse me, man. And the guy turns around, like, but are you Dean Kane? You would have thought that I granted every single wish of that guy's
He was
life.
psyched to hear about
He
it.
was like, yeah, I am Dean Kane.
Do you want to hang out?
Yeah, he was like, I'm Dean Kane. I am Dean motherfucking Kane. Like, he was so stoked.
He's doing like the third person
Oh,
Dennis
yeah.
Quaid shit.
Yeah, and I go, hey man, like, well, it's cool. Like, it's nice to meet you. Like, Lois and Clark,
Superman,
great. Like
cool,
Superman.
right.
I go, like, Ribbons Blue, fucking cool.
I'm out of things to say nice about you.
Yeah, that was it. That's all I said. And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it." He goes, So what are you doing in New York?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "What are you doing in New York?" And I go, "Well, just from my attire."
Right.
I'm like, "Well, I'm a chef." And he goes, "Oh, that's cool. My girlfriend likes to cook." And I go, "That's
What the
really
fuck?
Yeah, I go, "That's really cute, man. I gotta go catch up with my group. But nice to meet you. Like, keep up the past." And
Right.
then, like,
It's,
and then I
my
start to
girlfriend
run.
likes to cook.
Yeah, so I start to run
There's
off.
so much in common.
Yeah, I start to run off, and I just hear from behind me. He goes, "Hey, Kaylon," and I turn around and I go, "Yes, Dean," and he goes, "Come meet my girlfriend." The girlfriend was fucking there. So he brings
Was she
her-
a famous chef? Was
no
it Kat?
No, I
Oh.
go over to the table, and she's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Kane's girlfriend." You know, I'm like,
That's what she goes by?
that's because she doesn't have
I
a
love
real
her
name.
already.
like
Yeah,
to cook.
and I
She doesn't
go,
have her own name.
Yeah, no, she's not in this story. And I go, "Yeah, hi, nice to meet you." Like, Dean Kane, right? And she's like, "Yeah, what do you do for work?"
Does she really talk like that?
In my head, when I tell the story, I was like, and I looked at her, I was like,
I'm a chef.
and she's like, and she goes, "You should put that back on because I'll do that."
I go, I'm a chef. And she goes, I like to cook.
I go, "Well, that's real cute, but I really got to go catch up with my group. Nice to meet you."
I
And
believe that you actually said that's
yeah,
real cute.
That's real cute. And I
Right.
bolted off.
And you should, because they're like fucking pissing
Yeah.
on everything you love.
That's right.
Right.
So I get a catch up to the group, and I'm with a bunch of folks from Italy, and I go,
All way cooler than Dean Kane, by the way.
"Well, this is the best." I go, "You guys will never guess who I just fucking met."
They're like Burt
and they
Reynolds.
go, "Who?" And I'm like, "Dean Kane." And they go, "Who?" Just the wind out of my sails, and I was
Yes,
like,
I also met Dean Kane's girlfriend.
yeah, and I was like, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up now. I'm still not I was the least cool to begin with. This probably dropped me down a step or two, but yeah, that's my what the fuck.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
That's a good story.
It's the best one. It's the only celebrity.
Dude, that
story I
wrecked
have.
every one of my fucking what the fuck.
Only other the coolest celebrity meeting I've ever had is the guy who voiced the Tricks Rabbit. Though
Oh.
he came into the restaurant.
Really?
How did you know it was
dope.
him? Did he talk like the fucking
So
rabbit?
for those who can't see, and we talk about not seeing, I have a
They're called
cherubby
blind
bearded
people.
face. You know, you were describing Nick Bruh the
Right.
last time.
Yeah.
So I have this Calvin and Hobbes like tattoo on my arm.
Yeah, I used to have all that shit. I
Yeah.
loved
So the
them.
guy is at the restaurant for brunch, and my sleeves up, and he's like, "Oh, do you like cartoons?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like,
that sounds creepy.
that's how he started. But he was with three
Needed
other
attention
people. They're
for
all
you should have been like, that's real cute.
well, they're all dressed really nice, you know, like for brunch, and older group, and the
My
guy.
girlfriend really likes cartoons.
my girlfriend liked cartoons, and so he goes, "Do you know the Tricks Rabbit?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I was the voice." What then transpired was an hour of my life that was the most epic hour that's ever happened.
You had him say a bunch of shit in that voice?
It took
Because
me
I would.
It took me forever to get him to say one line.
Yeah.
But things that I learned, he had a lifetime supply of tricks.
Is that true? Does that
He
so?
did.
I've heard of that shit, and I'm like, does that really happen?
He did while he voiced it. The Tricks Rabbit doesn't have a voice anymore.
Oh,
This was the guy. And while he did, I go, "So your kids must have been stoked." He's like, "They hated it."
they hate tricks.
And he hated it, and his wife hated it, so they just had tricks in the house that never got
You
ate.
fucking sell it.
You know,
He
maybe.
could have even probably signed it.
Yes, you
sold
probably
it on
could.
eBay.
Tricks Rabbit sign, but
Voice thereof.
as I digress from everything else, but yeah, no, that's my other celeb sighting.
Nice.
Yeah, you know,
A voice.
yeah. I mean, it worked.
I've always wanted to meet a voice actor.
It's cool. It's cool because
Nothing about that statement was true.
because you can just sit there and have a normal conversation
Sure.
with somebody,
Yeah.
and you're just like, it's like, this is our secret.
Yeah. I've met
between you and me.
I've met a lot of famous people, and like I never freak out, like
No.
and I never go overboard because they don't want that. They just
No.
want to fucking live their life.
Yeah.
I did almost knock Daryl Strawberry to the ground.
Okay, that's a good one.
You want to hear about that?
I would love to.
So I worked at the New York Public Library for like 16 weeks installing printer networks and all this other nerdy shit.
Okay,
Right?
I'm on the same page.
Yeah, I'm staying in Secaucus, New Jersey,
Oh,
just on the other side of Lincoln Tunnel.
beautiful Secaucus.
Yep. There's a really good fishbone. There's a really good restaurant right in like the parking lot.
I'm sorry, I don't know Secaucus. I misled you.
Welcome to scenic Chicago.
I thought we'd eaten at the same place. I also like seafood.
I do like seafood, but I don't know where the fuck Secaucus is. It sounds like an STD.
It could be.
So I'm in Secaucus for my yearly checkup.
It's fucking in New Jersey, dude. Like, of course it's an STD.
God, it's so glorious.
So you can watch the barges of garbage come over from New York all day long. That's where they dump it in Secaucus. Well, all over New Jersey.
And then Daryl Strawberry was on one of those barges, apparently.
So the hotel we were staying at was having retired Yankees autograph meet and greet,
Okay,
fucking hand job, whatever.
that's cool.
Right. Those were extra, by
You
the way.
pay the right amount, you get what you get.
If you miss the fucking bus through the Lincoln Tunnel, I have to pay out of pocket like about $150 to get into New York. This is real.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was dangerously close to missing that fucking bus one morning. Out of those 16 weeks, I was in that shithole they call New York. I fucking hate New York. Fuck you, New York.
Come on now.
Fuck New York, right in the neck. Anyway, I hate that place so much. If you had to work there, dude, your fucking opinion of that place
No,
would
I've never had to
change.
work there.
The first night I was there, a
I only
teacher got
ate
killed
and
for his
drank there.
iPhone by his students.
Wow.
Awesome. I'm like, this place fucking rules. They will fucking kick you out of the way if you're on the sidewalk, like dying. They'll kick you into the street.
It's like Big Trouble in Little China.
so they don't have to step over you.
Good lord.
That place sucks.
Man.
You know how many times I almost got fucking stabbed? It was crazy. Anyway, I'll
I'm
tell you
gonna
that
go
story
with
another
6.
time.
I'm just gonna get.
I think it was 6.
What? Really?
Yes. And then some weird woman wanted to fight me. That's
Oh.
another great what the fuck I have to tell someday.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Daryl Strawberry.
Daryl Strawberry.
He likes cocaine.
Okay.
He used to.
Cocaine.
We remember that whole thing with the Yankees, and it blemished his thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
I am coming flying down the fucking hallway. I round a corner, smack into fucking Daryl Strawberry.
Oh my god.
Knocked him back. He like took 3 steps back, almost fell.
Oh my god.
And you know what I said?
What?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Mr. Daryl Strawberry.
Mr. Daryl Strawberry.
Nice. It's great when you add the full name to
Swear
it.
to God.
Your parents done raise you right, man.
And he was like, that's okay, son. He's like, you in a hurry? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to miss the bus, man. That's going to cost me a fortune. He's like, okay, have a good day. And I'm like, why are you here? And I'm like, never mind. I got to fucking go. Like, I asked him, then told him, fucking don't tell me. Like, I don't have time for your shit.
Oh my god.
That was fun.
That's good.
That's how I meet celebrities. I
That's-
fucking knock them over and then I insult them.
That's a
And I
solid.
tell them I don't have
job.
time for them.
That's a solid one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, like, because then to yourself, you're like, okay.
you think about that later, you're like, I'm pretty fucking cool, aren't
I'm
I?
still a human being. This is nice. This is nice. I also have to jump on a thing that you hate, like videotaping at concerts. Oh my god.
Do you hate it too?
No, I fucking do
You do it?
I was at Jack
Why,
Johnson
though?
Dream
Tell me why.
So
Did you just say Jack Johnson?
Jack Johnson? I know. So that's what got me into. He got me into music.
Who?
When I was a kid,
But he doesn't
playing
play
guitar.
music.
You know, it's funny you say that because like everybody at the restaurant has the same opinion.
Of Jack Johnson?
What was crazy?
Well, they're
is-
all right.
Yeah. So what was crazy is as we're going to the concert, everyone's like, "This is gonna be a dud."
I can't wait to hear these 4 chords.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They go, "This is gonna be a dud," and I said, "You watch. Jack's gonna make this happen. This
Yeah.
is gonna be a
He's
sold
going to
out
have a
show."
bonfire and bring sand out on the stage and have a beach party.
I have been to the Bank of New Hampshire multiple times.
Is that where it was?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
gone to see like Zach
What,
Brown.
Toby Keith wasn't available that weekend?
Nope.
They have him every
Nope.
fucking week.
Yeah, Zach Brown.
Yeah.
Zach,
Yeah, let's just
and Zach
pop
Brown
country.
sells out the house.
Yeah, of course.
Chris Stapleton sells out the house.
I don't know who any of these fucking people are.
They're country people. Yeah, it's not my jam, but like
Gross.
I have been getting more into it.
You have?
Yes, because
Well, it's
like,
not a far leap from Jack Johnson.
well, the reason I like country music now is I'll be driving. I'm
Chuck
like,
Johnson's like the gateway drug.
yeah, you know, like, you just see that
Let's-
that 2,
let's
4,
ban that.
dun, dun,
Right.
dun. It's like
I get it.
my truck and my girl,
Bubble-
beers. There's a song called.
Bubbly toes.
That's right, all those kind of things.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, we get there and like they couldn't. There was no parking. They actually pulled us into a tree. They're like, "Here, you can park
Did it
on
hurt?
this tree." That was amazing.
Okay.
I went in. I was so giddy.
Yeah.
But like, it was almost like because this is a lifelong dream of mine. And I don't go
Fair
to
enough.
concerts much.
Yeah.
And like I put it up. I held up so I get a shot for a minute.
Yeah.
Granted, the girl.
But you didn't do it like the whole time, right?
No.
Just a quick.
I got my
fucking clip.
quick shot.
Okay.
Quick shot.
But you see people do it the whole fucking time.
It's the worst.
I've seen
I do
people
agree
do
with
it
the whole
with
time.
like iPads.
Yeah.
Like
That's
My
the worst.
MacBook
Or
Pro.
laptops.
I bring my MacBook Pro and
Yeah,
do
like
it.
if you're gonna go, I agree with you. You're gonna go see, experience it.
Watch it.
Yeah. The best part
You want
about
to watch it
though,
on fucking video? Just go on YouTube.
That's right. Well, so you go to concerts and they have like a guest and like the whole show. They're like,
Yeah.
you know, oh, this way we got this really cool thing, and they hype you up the whole show.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
And then you let down because Jack Johnson comes out.
Or your life becomes epic because of what happens next. So Jack Johnson does his whole set.
Yep.
And we're like, we got to see Banana Pancakes because, I'm
Yeah.
a basic bitch.
Fair
and
enough.
I love Banana Pancakes.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great song. Soothes me.
Yeah. Curious George.
And he plays. No,
You like
that wasn't
cartoons?
cute. I love Curious George. I love cartoons. So he plays Banana Pancakes, and I'm like, all right, let's go beat the traffic. And the most chill call out I've ever heard in my life. Like 2 seconds, he goes,
Don't leave, Kaylon.
I wish he goes, so you guys gonna freak, but my buddy's in town. Here's Zach Brown. No one caught it. So people start to leave, and Zach Brown just moseys on up to the stage.
Yeah.
And they play 2 Tom Petty covers. And everyone's like, wait, who's that?
I've had this nightmare a bunch of times.
They play 2 Tom Petty covers. Crushed
Yes.
it. It was epic. Absolutely epic.
That's everything I hate, all in one neatly tight package.
I stand by it. Oh, it made me feel so good.
And you know what?
So good.
It's super cool that
I wish I wore my Jack Johnson shirt today.
I do too.
You should look up on Facebook or my Instagram. There's pictures of me at the concert.
That's awesome.
And I'm like this. I'm like
So
school.
we talk about right. We talk about this too, where people can't have fucking difference of opinion and not hate each other anymore.
Oh, absolutely.
So like, I goof on you, but like whatever, man. Like it's
it-
cool. Like if you dig that and it makes you fucking happy, then cool. And if I don't like it, then
That's totally cool.
Whatever.
It's not like we can't hang
no
out.
reflection on you.
You know,
But you
it's-
see that happening today, right?
Well,
Like,
you know, like that's the thing. Like, so debate used to be a chance for 2 different parties to come sit at a table,
right.
share their views and ideas, walk away with a better understanding of the other side.
Yep.
You're not trying to necessarily change someone.
You know what would help that?
What?
Weed.
Yeah.
Tell me it wouldn't.
Oh, I didn't even say why my stance on
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
You
no.
want to talk about that?
I see the state's not legalizing it because they haven't figured out how much money to make off it yet.
Right.
That's it. They're trying to figure out because New Hampshire with the liquor laws and stuff, every other state when the pandemic hit, they allowed these states to start canning cocktails to give them any source of revenue so they could stay open.
Right.
New Hampshire is like, no.
Who?
We're going to make the money. We're
Right.
going to make every single dime of
And they
liquor
did.
sold in the state.
Yeah.
While businesses are going under.
Right.
New
what
Hampshire
pissed me
as
off.
a collective political thing, which I'm not political,
Right.
but like every time, like they're very, come here, you're good. Every
his
time,
puppy.
That's Mercy. Every time that's like, what can they get?
Right.
And I think
How can
that's
I
what's
cash
happening.
in on this shit?
I think that's
That's
what's
why
happening
it doesn't
with
make
weed.
any sense. to
I'm
me.
cool with it though. Cash in on it. Just
How do they
fucking
not
legalize
see
it,
it?
tax it,
Well,
whatever.
They see it, but they want to get as much as. But what the problem is, all the states around have legalized it.
Right.
So if they legalize it and match what everybody else is doing,
Right.
that'll be fine. They can't legalize it and raise it.
We need to be the no tax on marijuana so people from Mass will come shop here.
Everybody would
like
come.
they do on the border.
Yeah, and
All the malls
I
down
think
there
they're
we
just trying to
built for
figure
them.
that out, to be honest.
Right.
But I'm in agreement with you. I think would you?
It makes no fucking
What would
sense,
the world
man.
be like? Slow, but good kind of slow.
Yeah. People would
know.
drive safer. That'd be terrible.
That's true.
You know
Although
what it'd be
now,
like?
now I keep hearing ads that like don't drive under the influence of weed. It's not
Right.
drunk driving ads anymore. It's weed.
Well, I know.
driving ads.
Like, yeah, I mean, be fucking cautious, but it's, again, I'm not saying people should do this, but if I had to pick a really drunk person or a really high person in a fucking car,
yeah,
I'm going to take the high person 10 out of 10 times.
yeah.
I just am. Because I know,
The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to go 5 miles per hour and park
I did that once. Do
because their arms got too long.
you want to hear a funny story?
Always.
The last time I tried to smoke weed was with my middle brother,
Okay.
Mark. You know him, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Did he fucking call you this
we're
week,
like
by the
best
way?
buds now.
Prick? Yeah. It's a long story. You'll hear it in a couple weeks. Or you heard it last week. Sorry.
Gotcha.
I'm in, Yeah, you see what I did there.
That's great.
So
No censoring.
right, my brother is moving down south because he likes fucking terrible food. I don't know what the fuck.
What? Oh no.
Fuck you and your southern food.
Oh,
that's
no.
gonna be a thing. Your fucking fried okra and your country fried fucking steak. Fuck.
Listen,
don't.
you
Just
can't,
don't.
There's nothing.
Your
nope.
fucking grits. Fuck you.
Oh, grits are disgusting. I
Everything
totally
down
agree
south is
there.
disgusting.
No.
Their food is trash.
dude. Nope.
It's trash.
All I'm
Who,
gonna
Paula
say-
Dean can suck it.
Well, I mean,
That's
Paula
all-
Dean sucks, but I want to weigh in. They got
What?
some good stuff.
All I'm gonna say
Dude,
is
I
I
was-
had this pork belly Benedict.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but that's not a southern
That's not
thing.
a southern thing.
That's
I
just
was
a pork belly
trapped.
I was in the south
Hold on.
and I ate it.
Okay, well,
Hold on. You can eat anything in the South.
You're talking about the actual southern things like collard greens.
Like the shit they eat in the South.
Collard
Like
greens are
Cracker
delicious.
Barrel food.
chitlins?
Fuck Cracker Barrel.
You ever had chitlins?
No.
You know what chitlins
I
are?
tried to. I don't know. Probably fucking dead fucking ferns. I don't know.
It's buttholes, man.
It's buttholes.
Buttholes.
See,
It's literally like it's buttholes.
neither of you were trapped down there the way I was.
No, I haven't.
In the
trapped down there.
fucking armpit of the South called Augusta, Georgia,
Okay.
on fucking Fort Gordon. James Brown was born there. That's the only claim to fame they have. Other than that, it's a fucking nightmare shithole. Oh, and the Masters is there.
Okay.
But it's
James Brown and the Masters.
But it's so funny because you have this immaculate golf course and surrounded by strip clubs and ghetto
that sounds,
all the way around the
That
Masters.
sounds like a
course.
dream, man.
No, it sucks. That place sucks.
I mean, like not a great dream, but a dream nonetheless.
I even now forgot what. Oh yeah, my brother is moving to the South because he's a fucking idiot.
Okay,
And he wants to be where the rest of the idiots are.
that's fair.
So I'm being really mean to them.
Go to where you feel like home.
Right. Where you fit in.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. All the uncle daddies, he wanted to live near them. So anyway, he wants spam. He's moving away.
Yeah.
So I go down and see him before he leaves. Send him off. Whatever. And he's like, smoke some weed with me. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. You know I can't. He's like, just do it. I'm moving away. I may never see you again. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Light it up. So
Can we also point out that like people with drinking,
Yeah.
if you're like, I really can't have work in the morning.
yeah, they'll let
If
it go.
you're both not drinking at the same time, they'll let it go.
Not weed.
But if it's weed,
Yeah.
it's like, but what if we never see it? Only someone high would
Right.
think to themselves,
Right.
what if I never see my brother again?
Right. I want to make sure we smoke weed together.
We need to do this.
That's our bond.
Because if we don't do this
It will never have happened.
and something happens,
Right. I'll never
you're
forgive
gonna live
myself.
with this regret for forever. You're gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Like when you see the dogs that never leave their owners'
Yeah. I'll be like,
gravesite.
oh,
You're just gonna be smoking weed.
if I had only
on your
smoked weed
brother's
with him
grave
that
for
one
forever,
time,
being like,
he might
if
still be
only I
alive.
had.
Right. If
Yeah.
he might still be alive if
That's
I
it.
only smoked weed with him
That's
that
it,
night.
and that's the people don't do. You don't see someone like you never hear stories about like.
I
the
believe
hard,
it
the
did.
hard drugs.
I do believe it kept me alive that night.
Okay, that's fair.
So we smoked the weed
Okay,
as
the devil's lettuce.
That's
so
right.
I was about to thank you,
Knuckles.
devil's lettuce.
All right. So he lived in Rochester.
Oh,
Nude hams. Yeah, it's filthy. That's why he likes the South. He already lived in Rochester. It's not a far leap. Anyway.
the south of New Hampshire.
Right.
Sorry, everyone in Rochester.
Yeah.
If we do meet on Tinder, I didn't trash talk Rochester. Continue.
He wants to go on record saying he loves
A
Rochester.
ton of women from
Fucking-
Rochester on Tinder.
Really?
You don't want to tick them off.
I'm not surprised.
Not that any of them would like me back, but
They don't have a
continue.
lot to pick from.
I have
so
a
they
sad
gotta
love
go
life.
online.
We're just gonna throw that out there.
Fair enough.
So Rochester.
I'm high.
Yep.
I live in Laconia.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much better than Rochester, if we're
It's a
being
little
honest.
bit. Yeah, I mean, like
Right?
we have a coffee shop.
It's lateral.
Yeah.
It's not even a step up. Anyway, so you know how long it takes going up like 16 or
Yeah.
11 home through
Not
Alton?
long.
Right. You know how long it took me?
I want to see if I can get the same,
Try it.
like the stabbing.
Yep.
4.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Ooh, okay. I overshot.
How is that even possible?
Took me two. I white knuckled it. I
Yeah.
could hear myself breathing, and it was freaking me out. And my knuckles were seriously white, dude. And
Just like,
yep, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna fucking die.
is there someone in the car with me?
Yep,
What's
I'm gonna get
happening?
pulled over, and they're gonna fucking deport me, even though I'm a citizen.
Gonna get deported. All right.
These are my thoughts when I try that shit,
Oh
man.
my god.
Right, this is why I don't do it.
Yeah. No, it's smart.
So Yeah, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm driving way too fast. I look down. I'm in a 55, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Like all the way down to 11's like 50, 55, whatever.
You're like going 25.
I was.
Nice.
I was with someone once when then like after they had done that and they were very insistent on the driving.
Yeah.
I'm straight edge. I haven't had anything to
So
drink.
you want to hear one other thing real quick?
Yeah.
I had to fucking roll the windows up at 25 because I couldn't take the wind coming into the car. It was fucking too intense.
That's insane.
Dude, I can't do that shit.
No, I don't.
I won't
I wouldn't.
ever again.
That sounds
you
awful.
shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Some people shouldn't. It affects
That's
different
not
people.
normal.
You should.
No, it's not, right?
No.
Yeah, you should.
I'm like,
have-
what? And you know, my thought is like, why do fucking people do this to themselves?
That's the
Not
same.
knowing
That's the same.
it's the same as I can't eat cilantro. I have that soap thing.
Yeah, but they're not the exact same.
That's
thing.
real though.
No, the soap thing, but it's not the.
I can't eat it.
You can't relate a bad trip to
No,
eating
but
an
I can
herb.
relate it to like every time I've had cilantro and it tastes exactly like ivory soap.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do people eat this garbage?
Well,
Like, do you really like eating soap? And they're like, no, you have a thing.
you do have a thing,
Right.
but I just want to on the scales.
Have a lot of things.
It's close.
It's
about the
same. They're both green,
Right.
so they have that going for them.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Ugh.
But they both confuse me, like why people would do it.
Yeah.
Because I can't do either.
Well, like you remember the first time you ever had a beer?
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah, and
But I'm a fucking trooper and I kept on it.
right. This,
I pushed through that
So
shit.
you're watching like the only reason someone would
With your
withhold
brother,
something
mostly.
from you
Yep.
is if it's good.
Right.
You know, you remember you ever seen like the Dewey Cox Walk Hard?
Yeah, of course.
Every time he walks, it's like, go away, Dewey. You don't want none of this.
Right, it's weed.
What's it do? It's like, what it does, it calms your anxiety,
Yeah.
makes you really happy. You enjoy things, brighter, like colors are brighter.
Right.
What do I want? You don't want none of it.
There's
and
no
that's
downside.
Like, yeah, that's
Right.
so you're, you see someone drinking a beer and they're
Right.
having a good time.
Yeah, and
And
they,
like,
they
as
use
a-
that acquired taste thing.
Yeah, and as a child, though, you see it in a glass, I'm like, that's cream soda.
That's the only
Right.
thing I will acquired taste follow.
Yeah.
Meaning, if I eat something and someone's like, it's an acquired taste, I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, I'm not eating this again. It was gross.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I'm not going to acquire the taste for grossness. Fuck off. You mean like I kill my taste buds or like my palate gets less sophisticated? Like,
Well, in
no.
the movie Ratatouille, it's like if you can just
I love
muscle
that
past
movie.
you muscle past the gag reflex, the
Right.
whole world
Garbage.
of food opportunities
Yeah.
opens up to you.
So that's weird. You like? Do you like that kind of shit?
What? I am very adventurous when
Yeah.
it comes to food. I'll try.
No,
anything.
but like when they do like spoofs on like cooking and shit.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I actually like Ratatouille is like my bedtime movie.
Right on.
I
That's
put
a
it on.
fucking great movie.
I
by
put
the
it
way.
on and I go to sleep.
I know that entire movie front to back.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So.
I want to try that mushroom. Can you make that mushroom for me?
Oh man.
It tastes lightning-y.
It's a lightning-y? Yeah, lightning-y. Maybe.
You know what it needs? Saffron.
Saffron.
It's in the kitchen.
It's in the kitchen. What's awesome about that movie is they actually
Everything.
had Thomas Keller.
Who?
Thomas Keller in the chef world. He's like the OG Godfather of American.
All right.
Like this
Yeah.
guy was the guy who did everything.
I thought that was Chef Boyardee.
But that's who they had consult on the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Makes
Disney
me-
was like, well, let's get the best. And like he actually made like all those dishes. You can find them made in the real
Right on.
world.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, that's a great fucking
True
movie.
story. But
That's a great movie.
Do you guys like cartoons?
Yeah. Do you like cartoons?
do you like cartoons?
Do you want to hear something that's going to make you fucking probably hate me? Maybe
Sure.
it won't.
I'm a pretty cool guy.
So I was talking about in tech school, I took culinary arts,
Mm-hmm.
and my teacher saw Promise. They really liked me,
Yeah.
and they sent some shit off.
Yeah.
And apparently, I got a fucking scholarship to go to Johnson & Wales,
Yeah.
which I promptly turned down.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel okay about that?
I feel 100% okay.
Yeah,
with that.
because you don't want me out there competing with you,
Oh,
dude.
it's not about the competition. Now, I have been swayed. I used to have a very strong opinion about people who went to like the top tier culinary schools.
Right.
Because
And that's not even I don't even think that
yeah,
highly
it's
rated, is it?
internationally known.
It is? It's a big
Yeah.
deal?
Jay Wu,
Bigger than CIA?
about equal.
Ryan,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you blew it.
No, I didn't, because I went up and did a short stint
You
at
might
fucking
hate-
the
you-
Balsams,
Well, you might hate everything,
and I fucking hated it.
but I don't think you're an asshole.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, you know.
So, I could never cook professionally, dude. Like, my hat's off to you. Like, you guys fucking work hard,
They're
man.
special people.
It's
And only a very small percentage of people, like, actually make, I think, what they're worth in that field.
Yeah.
Everyone else kind of like burns up 100 hours a week and fucking goes home broke.
You have to. It is.
You have to love it.
You have to love it.
Yeah.
Like it's.
And I don't
it's-
love it.
It's
Do
like.
you want to know why I went through culinary arts? So I could cook for girls.
Yeah. That's it.
I swear
a
to
good
God.
reason.
I
That's
will-
my only reason.
I will tell you
I
that
mean, it's
like,
all about passion.
And you know as well as I do, that shit works.
It's worked for me like once.
Backfires. If you stay with them, you have to fucking cook the rest
It's
of your
only
life.
worked for me once.
I feel like you should bring it up sooner in the conversation.
That should be your go-to right
Yeah.
from the get-go.
When they that most times
Yeah.
they're not interested in the two things I'm pretty good at, which is cooking and music.
Right on.
They don't care about either of it. They're like, "So you like hiking?"
No.
I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Let's go for a hike." So my pitch now is, so like in the online dating world, everyone's like, "Hi, my name's Candace, and I like long walks on the beach."
Beach and a hiking,
And
and every now and then, I just like to stay at home and watch some Netflix with my girls.
And chill.
yeah, and they go, "And if you're not a dog, screw you." Or if you're not a cat, there's always that.
Right.
And then there's
Oh,
someone's
God.
like, "Pets suck." There's always that one person.
How do you do it?
Yeah, so like, you're on it, and so I've come up with a solution:
So glad I don't have to deal with
the
that.
hiking.
Yeah.
So you go out on a date with a girl, like,
You tell her that you like to hide bodies in the woods.
well, so they go, I really like hiking. It's so close. You're up to you're near the mountains.
Right. And it's a great
And I'm
place to
like-
dispose of bodies.
That's right. But I always go like this. I go, well, I will totally support you in what you want to do hiking. I think that's great.
Send pics.
I go, I shouldn't go hiking with you. And they go, why? I'm like, so just on our first meet, like, do you find me attractive at all? They go, yeah. I'm like, 5 minutes in,
Yeah, I'm going to be a
he will
mess.
not. And they
Right.
go, what's going to happen? I'm like, 2 minutes, the heavy breathing starts.
Yeah.
Because I'm a smoker. I go, 3 minutes in, the pits start getting sweaty.
Uh-huh.
5 minutes in,
EMTs.
I am just a mess.
Yeah.
I'll just
white.
be sitting on a rock saying things. You're like, I hate you. And we don't want that. I go, but you know what would be awesome after
you
you're
win.
done with your hike?
Yeah.
They go, what? I'm like, if you come down the hill, there's old Papa Bear. Just
Give you a
tailgate,
big congratulatory hug.
just tailgating your hike.
Right.
And she's like, I said it to the last girl, and she's like, what? I'm like, I'll tailgate your hike. She
That's
goes, what's that
awesome.
even mean? I'm like, I'll be down, hanging with the other bros that don't want to hike. We'll be cooking brats,
Right.
making all sorts of healthy shit.
Yep.
Then when you come off, we're like, yeah, babe, you did it. And then I give you a meal. I give you like your comfies. But yeah, that's right. Like, why hasn't someone come up with this before?
I don't know.
That's my way
That
out.
kind of reminds me of that when the guys get together at Target
Yeah, that's
parking lot.
that's it.
And have, yeah,
yeah.
barbecues and
Men
shit.
of Target. Men
Right,
of
while their
Target.
wives shop.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
That's why they have benches at malls, dude.
That's true.
So we can congregate
So, you know,
and
we can
tell each other how much we hate shopping.
Sit and make friends.
Bed Bath and Beyond. It puts the lotion in the basket.
It's like two ladies in Victoria's Secret, like, so that's mine out there, the blonde one.
Yeah.
It's like, he's really hyper and pert. Well, that's mine. Like, he just really wished he could have a friend. Maybe we should have him over for a puppy play date. Like, that's like they treat you like you're a
Right.
dog.
Jesus
And,
Christ.
and like
really
they
do.
slowly introduce you to each other, like,
Right.
so you want to come out for a drink with me and my friend Karen? And then all of a sudden this guy Roger's there, and you're like, who the fuck is Roger? And then like, and they say to you, they're like, well, so Roger really likes barbecue. Don't you like barbecue, don't you? And you're like, yeah,
and cartoons.
yeah, and right, and then
but
you're
not
like,
fucking Roger.
yeah, and then you say to Roger, you're like, well, what do you like for barbecue? He's like, ribs, and you're like, oh, I
ribs
like
too.
brisket. And
Right.
then all of a sudden, like, the 5 minutes later, like, you're couple vacationing down
You
in,
can
like,
get them,
Tampa
yeah.
Bay.
Because you can get them at the same place.
Yeah, that's it.
So it is September 23rd. Don't look confused. I promise you it is.
I'm like, then I am fucking late for some shit.
You are very late. In podcast world,
Yeah.
it is September 23rd.
Well, that's kind of perfect because September 24th
Yeah, is your birthday?
is Bar Salita's Oyster Fest, where I'm bringing the food truck.
I was going to ask you,
Yeah.
what do you have coming up?
So, Bar Salita Oyster Fest
Yep.
is the 24th.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I hope you're ready.
Tomorrow! People get ready. This train's coming. And then September 27th, we'll be rolling out our new menu
Right on.
at the restaurant.
Yep.
September 28th, we're going to try our Wiener Wednesdays. I know, right? Wiener Wednesdays are going to
so
be...
there.
I'm 12.
So two hot dogs, tricked out the way they like to trick them, and a lot.
What
more
is it
beer.
called?
Wiener Wednesdays.
Wiener Wednesdays, and then we're gonna do pizza pizza night Thursdays.
Yeah.
And then just regular stuff after that, and then cooking classes.
Can I
start.
tell you something?
Yeah.
Gluten-free pizza
Hey,
sucks
whoa.
dick.
You guys are gonna do cooking classes?
Yeah.
He has been forever.
Yeah. So starting
didn't know
October
that.
4th,
That's my birthday.
is it?
Yep.
You have to come to a cooking class. It's pasta.
I don't want to cook. Remember?
I do want to cook only because
And I definitely don't want to cook pasta.
I'm on this like competitive streak now with my wife for some reason. I don't know
Yeah.
if
Oh, you want to
can
be
cook-
better cook than her?
Who can cook better?
Well, I know she can totally kick my ass.
If you come to a
either
couple
way.
classes, I'll help you out.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Dude, I made
You hear that, Kim? You're going down.
You're going
I'm
down.
coming for you.
We're
I made the
We're
world's
rumbling.
best fucking scallops the other night. You would have been so proud of me.
Yeah.
should be like, finally, now we don't have to cook for your.
And I'm the only one in the house that eats them. I couldn't get my fiance
Can't get
to
anyone
eat
else to
them.
eat-
No,
oh,
she
yeah.
she's like, can't deal with the texture. I'm like, they're fucking delicious.
Scallops are amazing.
Scallops?
Yeah.
So good.
Well, so Barcelona Oyster Fest.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
I love
you're
oysters
good.
too.
New menu. First Wiener Wednesday. First Pizza Thursday.
Right on.
And then the following week, October 4th, we go to our fall schedule.
Ryan's birthday.
Ryan's birthday. Cooking classes. So we got 8 weeks.
Right on.
So the weeks are, and every Tuesday from October 4th to November 22nd.
Got it.
Pasta is the first one. Risotto is the second one. Pizza is the third one. Gnocchi
I
is
can
the
skip
fourth
that
one. Gluten-free gnocchi, too, will be part of that class. Then we have one called chicken, where we'll show you how to break down, like, use a chicken completely, every single way. Get the most bang for your buck. Creative, where it's the only class that has a requirement. You have to bring something from the gas station. Like, that's edible.
cook?
To edible, and we're going to
Yep.
put it on a table, and we're going to come up with a meal there.
Bring a can of brown bread or
That,
something.
Yeah,
that would come in
whatever.
handy.
That'd be
because-
awesome.
Yeah.
You can make cool shit with that, actually.
Yep, and then we have desserts, and then boards.
I tried to find that when I was down south.
What?
Brown bread.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
it's hard to find.
Down there? Yeah. No, the lady looks at me and goes, "Sir, we don't have bread in a can."
It's a.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Have
We
you ever
do.
Have you ever made it?
No, it comes in a can.
It's fun to make though.
I open both ends and I fucking fist the shit out of
Get
it
it
until
all
it
out.
pops out the other end.
But yeah, we got. So we
Why
got,
wouldn't I want to do that?
Yeah, so we got a bunch of cool stuff going on.
That's awesome. Yeah, cool.
And yeah, like new menu. I'm super stoked for the new menu. We got
Scallops.
we are doing scallops. Scallops is called Warm You Up, the new dish.
All right.
So pan-seared scallops
Yeah, it's gonna.
with a potato risotto,
So far, so good, right?
crispy ham from Birch Rise Farm,
All right. I'm in.
some shallot salad, and herb oil. So it's our play off of seafood chowder. But the one I'm most psyched about, everyone's like, "You're not going to actually do this, are you?" I'm like, I absolutely fucking am going to do
What
this.
is it?
The dish is called Straight from the Can.
Is it brown bread?
It's SpaghettiOs.
Oh shit!
We're gonna make
You're
the
gonna
best
gussy it up
SpaghettiOs-
somehow?
Best SpaghettiOs of your life.
Okay.
So homemade pasta,
Everyone go
mini
have that.
meatballs, tomato emulsion's gonna have like carrots, shallots, fennel,
Yep.
pepperoni, prosciutto, like the sauce.
And Sweets will
I'm
come out
down.
and give you a back rub while you're
Okay.
eating.
I'm
Come
ready
out,
for
rub
that.
your feet.
Yeah, he'll rub your he'll
But
rub
the
your
best part of
bunions.
Straight from a Can is it's gonna be served in a mason jar can.
Awesome.
That's how you'll get it.
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we're just trying to have.
I'm down.
Trying to have more fun with it. Trying to be inventive because
Cool.
you know it's cool to have cool things.
Where
we're
can the
gonna
peeps
put-
find you.
Yeah.
So 18 Main Street, Center Harbor, New Hampshire.
Bam.
Osteria Poggio. If you get anywhere close to the spelling and write
It'll
Center Harbor,
redirect you.
it'll show up. I found that out the hard way.
You're going to take down his info, and I'm going to put it in the show notes as well,
You
ladies
should
and
check us
gentlemen.
out on Instagram, Facebook. That's
Yeah,
the
we'll
stuff
put
we
the
throw
links
things up.
in there
Yeah,
for you. If you just want to give me
absolutely.
that info, I will put that all in the
Absolutely.
show notes because in your when you pull up a podcast, you can just push
My staff's
a link.
super stoked. When
I'm
I left,
writing
they're like,
nothing.
They're like, "Can we have all the links?" I'm like, "Yeah, you'll have all."
Absolutely.
We're gonna just put it on during service, and we'll just listen to
You
it.
can't. Out back, maybe.
Yeah, out back. Totally.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
all right,
100%.
Yeah. Hey, thank all you guys in the back for fucking making awesome food. By the way, over at OP, you guys are fucking awesome.
It's
Hell yeah.
you know those are the people that crush it. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm just I couldn't
the
be
face.
Yeah, I couldn't be who I am and come up with stuff like
you do it well.
they are the ones that are crushing every day. They're the ones that come in and like
That's like
are
you though.
passionate
You're
about
always gonna fucking give credit to everyone else.
well, that's the
Liar.
the folks that I have surrounding me. Like they're just They're some of the most amazing human
That's good.
beings.
You know what though?
They deserve credit.
Like people feed off vibes of other people.
That's right.
If you were a shithead,
Yeah,
all your employees would be shitheads. I guarantee it.
they're not shitheads.
They're
Probably
not
why I'm a
shitheads.
all-
shithead.
Because you're not a shithead. He's a shithead. Everyone he works with is also a shithead.
No, it's because you're a shithead. I'm a shithead. Your shitty influence.
On that note, I
Yeah.
want to thank you for hanging out with us, man.
Dude, thanks for having me.
wish you
This has been a fucking
All
blast.
everyone says that.
Yeah, I've had. Well, I mean, I just like shooting the shit. As
Yeah,
you know.
it's
It's
fun.
been a
And now
blast.
you're gonna hear this. I want you to do me one favor,
shoot.
because I want you to be completely honest.
Yeah,
When this airs
yeah.
on September
23rd.
fucking right, buddy.
That's right. That's the day.
I want you to tell me how many times you listened to it. Please.
Okay,
And be
yeah.
honest.
I will.
I won't judge. You know that.
I will.
'Cause-
So probably what'll happen is it'll be like over a course
In
of
pieces,
days,
right?
In pieces as I'm
Right on.
driving to and from work.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to listen and be like, oh fuck, I said that.
I don't remember saying that. That's hilarious.
I'm
though.
like, all right, sweet, I'm gonna stick by it.
You'll have
Stick by
shit
it.
you're like proud of, and you have shit like, why did I say that? But
Yeah.
then you have other shit like that was pretty funny.
That's true. That's true.
It's
I mean,
such as life, right?
it's such is life.
Right.
I'll have one more thing for you because my
Yeah.
mom could listen to one spot of the podcast.
You want to
Like-
do one little clean bit?
So every morning when I get up, walk the dog in my
That's what you like to call it.
I walk the dog in my short shorts, like literally. I
Oh,
walked out.
I thought you were. Never mind.
I walked out the other day with Mercy and I'm in my short shorts and I'm like,
Yeah, I believe you did.
this is the life. No one's gonna judge me.
Yeah.
Come back in. I get a cappuccino, like just
Yeah.
make that.
You live in the
sit
high life.
down, and then I call my mom up.
Yeah.
We always FaceTime.
Don't FaceTime with fucking short shorts on,
No,
bro.
it's all
Okay.
from the waist
yeah.
up. You
All
know?
right.
She doesn't see the short shorts, so
Check
we
up from the
FaceTime.
neck up.
My dad, we'll talk for a bit,
Yeah.
and then she comes on, and she always tells the world's worst jokes. And not only does she
Can
tell
you
them,
share one with us
she
now?
has books,
Oh God,
and she opens up a book, and she's like, "Let me tell you a joke."
dad joke coming in
And
hot.
I'm like, "You're not telling me a joke. You're reading me a joke. I bought you the book. I love you. Let's go." And she's like, she gets started like, "But only 3 today."
Right.
And she always manages to jam in 3 more after whatever the cutoff is.
Good for her.
Oh,
I like
she's-
her spirit.
She's
We should have her in.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Fuck
the
this
best-
guy. Let's
the
call his
best
mom.
part is she always makes this face after she tells a joke. It's like it's not a real laugh. It's
like the dog meme.
That's right.
Right.
And then she looks at me and I like roll my eyes. She goes, and then the real laugh happens. And she's like, it's amazing. It's amazing. So a Cheryl Sweet joke. What
I love it
you
already.
just-
You're killing it.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause it's
Your
all
mom
about
must be very proud.
all about what? How do dinosaurs pay their bills?
I don't know.
Steve,
I got nothing.
with Tyrannosaurus checks. It's so fucking good. Because no matter what, you're laughing because of stupidity.
Right, you have to.
Like you're just like, how am I laughing at this?
If you don't laugh at stupidity or like just like goofy shit, your life sucks.
Is something wrong with me? Do I need to go get checked?
No,
for
you're
it?
perfect. If you laugh at that shit, that's how life is,
She
man.
throws him out all the time.
Was the book called The Best of Dixie Cup Jokes?
Ooh,
Oh, God.
ooh.
That
yeah.
sounds like a Dixie Cup joke.
It's a Dixie Cup joke or popsicle stick jokes.
Oh, popsicle stick.
Popsicle stick jokes are the best.
Getting close.
Oh,
Real close.
Real close.
Real fucking close.
thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I'm ready.
That feels so good when I do that. Do you like it when I do that?
I liked it.
So once again, I want to thank you a million billion times for coming in, man. It was a fucking blast. This is by far the longest fucking podcast we've ever recorded.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not
It's a
saying
world
anything
record.
with that. No, dude. Here's the thing: we go as long as we need to. So clearly, this was the. Sorry for
Had to be
everyone
done.
else who had been on before, but clearly, Sweet is fucking way cooler than all of you.
What's great is I told my staff I'd call them like an hour and a half before close, and like they're closing in 10 minutes. So
Nice.
I'm like,
What-
holy shit!
No, you got time. So
Everything's good.
again, thank you for listening. If you made it to the end, thank you a million billion times. Check us out on Facebook. Look at the links for Sweet's joints because he's fucking awesome. And what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Bye.